After the USSR's collapse, New Delhi gradually drew closer to Washington, especially under Presidents George Bush and Barack Obama. In 2016, the U.S. formally recognized India as a major defense partner, placing it at the center of Washington's Indo-Pacific strategy. The contrast is striking. In February 2025, Trump and Modi embraced warmly before tens of thousands in Ahmedabad, promising to deliver a historic trade deal. Analysts called it the golden moment of U.S.-India relations. Yet barely half a year later, tariffs are flying, phones are going unanswered, and political frost has set in.
At the heart of this crisis lies one commodity: Russian oil. According to data from Kepler and the Center for Energy and Clean Air, in the first half of 2025, India imported an average of 1.7 to 1.8 million barrels of Russian oil per day, accounting for 36 to 40% of its total crude imports. For Washington, this was unacceptable. To U.S. officials, New Delhi was indirectly bankrolling Russia's war in Ukraine. On June 30th, 2025, Trump announced that all Indian goods would face a 25% tariff when entering the American market, just slightly lower than the penalty imposed on Chinese products earlier last spring. The move highlighted the double standard. Pakistan, India's arch rival, was hit with only a 19% tariff, while India faced the full brunt of Washington's economic shtick. On his social media platform, Trump accused India of buying massive amounts of Russian oil and showing little concern for the war in Ukraine, declaring that America would make them pay a 25% price. But India refused to blink. In July of 2025, Russian crude still made up 36% of India's imports. The slight dip in shipments was due only to scheduled refinery maintenance, not U.S. pressure. The economic logic was clear. Russian oil was 20 to 30% cheaper than global prices, saving India tens of billions of dollars annually. That discount kept domestic fuel affordable, helping the Modi government avoid runaway inflation that could destabilize the entire economy. Beyond economics, oil is also the glue in a decades-long strategic bond between Moscow and New Delhi. Russia has been India's largest arms supplier for generations, from fighter jets to the S-400 missile defense system. Analysts argue that energy imports are now reinforcing this historic partnership, making it nearly impossible for India to abandon Russian crude just to please Washington. Even some American scholars admit